Wow. Konnichiwa! Hello! Hi Dallas, hi Papa, hi Mary. What's up? It's just kind of a tux paint day today, you know? It's just kind of a tux paint kind of day. How we feeling? Do I have anything to preface? Yeah, I'll preface. What is tux paint? This is a program from 2002, I think? 2002, I think, is when this program released. And it's a program for kids to draw in. And I have a lot of memories as a small child drawing in this program. I drew in this program a lot as a child. It was like version 0.9. I think this is 0.9. I think this is the latest one. Here's the thumbnail. No, don't bother saving that. This is the thumbnail. I just kind of messed around with the magic brushes, which are the best ones. The reason we use tux paint is for the magic brushes. Also, I need to check something. It's still so loud. I have the audio muted because I forgot to, because I lowered the audio like a lot on my end. It's still pretty loud. Okay, I'm looking at the waves. Okay, I think that should be okay. Is that too loud if I do that? There's also this. Like, everything has a different sound effect. It's pretty fun. That might even be too quiet. The audio even pans. This is crazy. It has panning audio. I forgot that the smooth. Hang on. Turn on Stream Cafe for a second. Listen to this smooth. It's quiet. This one's the only quiet brush is the only one I actually want to demonstrate what it sounds like. Hang on. It actually plays a song. What the fuck? Okay, lower that audio right back down because Jesus Christ, it's so loud. Some of these brushes are loud. Some of them get loud. Bricks is probably the loudest one. Remember bringing home a used iMac for you from a swap meet and loading this on it. Never realized it would make such an impression. No, it made a huge impression. This program? Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Modern drawing programs can't do this shit. This came out in 2002. And I need to point out that almost nothing about this program has changed. I loaded this up expecting, oh, maybe they've updated it, because, like, it's been updated. Like, the latest update was in 2024. And so I was like, damn, they've been updating tux paint? And I expected maybe they've got new brushes or something. Maybe something's different about it. No, it's exactly the same. This is exactly the same program that it was in 2002. And I'm extremely happy about it. I remember that iMac Nomia had so much cool early 2004 tech that I had never seen before. I'd never seen an MP3 player before this. True. So true. No, I was 2000, yes. I had a lot of good tech. But look, there's got the kaleidoscope. So shit, Picasso. Oh, I remember the Picasso brush. Yeah, the Picasso brush. Why am I using the mouse for this? I could be using my tablet. I did get my tablet out for this. You got tiles. Just fill in the stuff. Symmetric stuff. Okay, let's get a new thing. Hang on, I forgot. No, don't bother saving. Let's get I also love that sound. New. Look, you can have all these new. You can also save your previous images as an image that you can draw on. It's kind of cool. Clouds, we got rainbow backgrounds. These are just photos. Color and maps. Let's see if I can remember maps of things. Like coloring pages is a full skull. Like, this shit rules. The hearts? Look at this chicken. Like, this rules. Okay, but we're gonna start with this. Just a blank rosette. Wow. But yeah, for those who don't know, I've been blind. Oh, right, it's just blinds. I forgot he just closed the blinds. And this checkerboard. Like, look at this shit. You can't do this shit. There's even perspective. There's fucking perspective in this program. There's fucking perspective in this program. Look at, what the fuck? What the fuck? There's fucking perspective in this. Trimetric Joe? Yo, what the fuck? Oblique select? Yo, what the fuck? Also, Control Z works in this? Not too much, though. Control Z doesn't go back so far. That far. There's labels, there's shapes. Get a little star like this. God, look at all this shit. And there's like animated brushes that have like running dog, running cat, running squirrel. It's crazy. And then these ones that change, you got splats. Lines like this. Wee. And this shit's wild. Oh yeah, the leaf. Change it to green, make it very leaf. Keep the undo history working on computers for 2005. The undo history doesn't go back that far. Hang on, let's see how far the undo history goes back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh wait. Well, 10 counts as 2, so it's technically 11. Oh no, I did all of them! Why didn't the undo go back further enough for me last time? Eh, whatever. Maybe I clicked something wrong. Alright. But for those of you who don't know, I've been going through a bit of an art block lately. I've been a bit unmotivated and uninspired, and I've not been doing good. I've not been feeling good about my art. I've not been feeling good about drawing. I haven't had inspiration or motivation. I've been going through it. I often think of the, what's the Venn diagram? No, it's like the you can pick two. Here, we'll type it out even. There's motivation. Look, we'll do motivation, ability. Whoops, I wrote an extra T. That's fine. And inspiration. And usually art block is when you need all three of these to draw. In order to draw, you need to do all these things. Well, in order to draw what you want to draw, you need all these three things. Well, ability also accounts for, like, do you have access to drawing materials, that kind of thing. But art block is usually, you need these three things to draw. And art block is you're missing one of the three. And currently, I'm missing kind of all three. Because I've had a lot of art blocks where it's like I'm missing inspiration or I'm missing ability, like my abilities, like the ability to draw the things I want to draw just isn't up to where I want to be. My motivation isn't good. Or I even had ones where I've missed two of them. But lately I've been missing all three. And that's been very hard. Like, every time I do draw, it's not what I want to be drawing. Like, I can't draw what I want to be drawing. I'm not really motivated to do it, and I don't really have any inspiration. So, that's kind of why we're doing Tux Paint today. Because when you have really bad art block, sometimes the best thing to do is to make bad art that sucks and just fuck around. Or change mediums. Just do something radically different. Just do something wild. And so I was like, maybe if I just fuck around in Tux Paint, it'll fix my art block. Maybe that's what I need. Is I need Tux Paint to fix me. So specifically, but again, I am missing inspiration, so I don't know what to start drawing. What's my default is drawing Carlito. But I feel like I can't, I guess I'll warm up by drawing like Carlito's eyes. That's something I draw a lot. I just like to draw Carlito's eyes from that one panel. There's one panel of the manga that like zooms in on Carlito's eyes, and I really like it, and I think about that panel a lot. I was nearly gonna get that panel tattooed on me, but then I wanted all of Carlito, so I didn't get this panel. But I think about that panel a lot, and I draw like a version of it pretty regularly. Hang on, and the eraser in this is kind of like, it's kind of weird. The eraser's like this, yeah. Oop. Oh yeah, and it doesn't quite understand the inputs from my tablet sometimes, but that's fine. But the Carlito panel is, he has eyes kind of like... Could I even do this effect with just these brushes? Is there a brush that I can do it with easier? There's gotta... What if I did... Ah, it's too big. Too big. Oh, is this really tiny one? Oh, the really tiny one might work. It says joystick support apparently? Damn. But this is what the panel kind of looks like, is his eyes are all like scritchy like this. And it's just kind of Togashi's art style, but it really lends to how like fucking nuts Carlito's going in this moment. And I really appreciate it. I really appreciate my boy. I think I didn't make the eyes lidded enough. Whoop. I don't know what I did just then. Yeah, kind of like this. It's kind of fucked up. Oh, not that. I wanted to go to the eraser. He's just kind of like a fucked up little guy. And that's my son. That's my son, you know? I love him. This is the one where he's like, it's my bad habit that I torture my victims before I kill them, and I'm like, that's my son. I'm like, oh my god, that's my son. I love him. You have such a bad habit, my little boy. Get roll pictures from a secret folder. Ooh. Yeah, that's my little boy, and then he has the fan. I could draw both eyes, but I kind of draw this at a weird angle where the other eye would be like down here, and that's annoying. So maybe I'll draw a fan to cover it. Use the perspective tool for this. I think kind of... It's hard to draw. When you just draw an eye and then you try to draw the stuff around, it doesn't really work sometimes. Let's try and draw something around here. Like, where would the hairline? Where's the hair? It's like here. That's fine. That's my son. And he's angry. And he's gonna kill you. I love him. That's my son! Is there anything I can do with the googly eyes? Nice. Flowers. Oh, flowers are like this. Beautiful. There's lightning. Oh my god, it makes a lightning sound effect and everything. Damn. Real rainbow. Oh yeah, this one! I always like this brush because I like how it looks. I remember I always liked how this brush looked before you let it go. I always thought it was neat. Then rosy bit of rainbow. You got one of these. Wow! I got ASCII. Oh yeah, it turns it into like ASCII kinda. Kinda sick, right? Like that's kinda sick. Halftone. Too big. Oh, it just turns the whole thing in. Oh, I can turn the whole thing in. There we go. And ASCII typewriter. Whoop. There he goes. XLR colors. Ah! Wait. Don't do that. 3D glasses, I love. I love the 3D glasses effect. This one's the best one. It just makes your art look crazy. Double vision. This is me when I haven't had my meds. There we go. Me without my meds. Rush. Oh, they got motion blur on this thing. Perspective. You can fucking perspective warp this shit. Stretch. Nice. Waves. Just make them kind of wavy, kind of weird. Oh, and then the fold. Yeah, I love the fold. And then you pick a color behind it. Yeah! I love the fold. The fold is great. And you gotta rotate where he just goes, wee! Okay, let's save this one. This is Kalatar. This is Kalatar. What else do we got? Should we draw on a more colorful background? We play chess. Chess. Let's not play chess. Fuck chess. What if we color in this beautiful frog? Look at him. Oh, I could draw Quiggle. Hang on. Can I draw Quiggle from memory? Quiggle from memory. What does Quiggle look like? Quiggle looks like... He looks like this. And he's got big eyes like this. And then his like head just like this dip, I always know. And then he's like this. And then he's got a body like this. And then he's like this, maybe? This is too cute. Quiggle's not this cute. But then he has like, he's doing a thumbs up. But he's got like frog fingers, so it's like fucked up. He kind of looks like he's pointing. Oh, because I did make it point. The thumbs up is meant to be like this. I know how to draw. He needs to look more at you. That's right. He's like looking directly at the viewer. Maybe I can use the shapes tool. Wait. There we go. And then he's like this. This is too cute to be Quiggle. Quiggle's not this cute. Quiggle's fucked up. Quiggle's more fucked up than this. Does he have 5 fingers or just 4? I don't know. But Quiggle... Oh, Quiggle has stripes. Because he's not a frog, he's a Neopet. And so he has to have one fantastical feature. Is his mouth open like this? Oh yeah, it's like weirdly side open like that. Quiggle? Needs more gradients for early Neopets. Do we have gradient? We have foam. No, that's confetti. We have foam. We have toothpaste. Oh, that makes a bad sound. That one makes a bad sound. Let's not use that one. Draw it in perspective. Turn him into ASCII. Oh. Make him bloom. Oh, make him bloom. Fuck. Here, and then he's on a page. This rotate symbol keeps looking. It looks like Oyasumi Pun Pun to me. Every time I see it, I think it's Oyasumi Pun Pun. Also, it has a built-in cool S brush. This program does have a built-in cool S brush. Just need to point that out. Is there a way we can do like? I mean, wait, this is just a brush that's a shaded circle. More than one colorable to be selectable. That's a good point. That's not how tux paint works. I mean, we've got this brush. But I think we have to. You can select colors. So if you selected a lighter green, we could kind of do shading like that. But then we'd have to go over the lines again. But I think this is Quiggle. That's Quiggle. This is Quiggle. Look at our beautiful art so far. We've got just fucking around, we got color tone, we got Quiggle. It's been like 10 minutes and I've already drawn 2 masterpieces. What else do we got? Stretch. Ugh. Ugh. I do like that you can only make a new image from already having an image open. What else have I been thinking of lately that I could draw? I've been thinking about horses a lot lately, but can I even draw a horse? Is a horse even feasible? I mean, oh, oops, I made it red. Well, I can fix that. Oh, linear. From chosen color to transparent. Oh! Check it out. You can make a radiant. Oh. Can make something weird. Oh, there's a circle there now. Oh. Oh, because it's a red screen, so the erase is gonna be red. Okay, no, we gotta have a white background. Don't bother saving that. Okay, what I do know how to draw a very specific kind of horse. Hang on, where are the eyes? They're like here. They're like here. This horse looks a bit intimidating. And then we got the hooves. Erase that. There we go. Depth. Hi, Rasma! But this is horse. And maybe he's eating some grass. Actually, wait. Can I get a... I love a mouth like that. And maybe he says something. He says something like, make the text smaller. Maybe he says something like nay. This is like nay, you know? That's some good art. Oh, and you have to have the sun in the background. And the sun is wearing sunglasses. Oh. This program doesn't fully like when I do small lines on my tablet. If I do a small line on my tablet, it's not a fan of that. There we go. Thank you, Dallas. See, you knew. But this is Jacob Horse. Another masterpiece. Look, we've already done so many. Look, and you can even do slideshow. Check this out. You can even do a slideshow so you can see all your good art. We'll do this at the end of stream with all the pieces we made. You can even do a slideshow. Isn't that beautiful? You can export it as a GIF too? Damn, you can make animations in this thing. You can make full animations. Okay, new. I mean, what about these little guys? Hello. There was a beautiful artist I saw on the TuxPaint website. There was a child in 2006. There was a 3-year-old named Mark, and he made some beautiful drawings in TuxPaint, and it got uploaded to the website and the gallery. And I was genuinely astonished by these drawings. Like, they really inspired me. And that's actually the inspiration behind the thumbnail. Was this? This was inspired by Mark, 3 years old in 2006. So he should be like about like. Wait, hang on a second. Born in 2003. So he's about 22-ish. And I don't know if Mark knows that he's an artist, but he's an artist to me, and I was very inspired by his work. Specifically, he did a lot of like the brick background with lots of like graffiti on top, and I was very inspired by that. Speaking of graffiti, oh, that's something we could do. Okay, let's start with the brick background, a la Mark. Now let's get a better brick color. What's a good brick color? The pink. Maybe we should pick one. Oh, this is an eyedropper tool. I don't know if that was in the original. What about this? That's a good brick color. Okay. Oh, wait. There's a fill button. Oh, it's not for bricks. Bricks doesn't fill. We have to do the bricks manually. But we gotta start with this. This is the first step. So you acknowledge your early artistic influences. Thank you, Mama. Well, I only saw Mark's work, like, recently. I only recently came into Mark's work. But early artistic influences, TuxPaint, very much so. You know who I need to draw. Is there a brush I could use? There's the spray paint. Is there a brush that I can use that will... The fur brush? No, that's too furry. Toothpaste. Wet paint. Shwip, 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 shwip. Oh yeah, there's fractals. There's fractals in this bitch. Try to think. I think it might be better just to paint it with just like a regular pen. Although we could use like the bloopy pen. Use the bloopy pen. Is there anything that will sell the image of spray paint? I don't think so. I think maybe we should just go from the heart. There's specifically one that I think about a lot. I've seen it many times. If you're from Melbourne, you should know. Hang on, I need to have it a bit more like this so I can draw the full image of it. Actually, she's most often like down like this because you don't usually see her legs. I don't even know if Pam? Yeah, I'm drawing Pam. It's Pam time, baby. We'll draw her in the middle. I don't know if you ever see her legs though. Does she have legs? I'm not sure if she has legs. But this Pam, I believe I'm drawing it from memory. I don't quite remember. I'll just make some stuff up. I think it's like she has stick legs sometimes. Okay. It's kind of like this. I think this is generally what she looks like. Could pivot to Kermit. Could pivot to Kermit. But it's kind of like this. Dangling from the middle of her body. Yes. But this is kind of what Pam looks like. If you've never been to Melbourne, well, you gotta know, is there like a second, is like a saddle like that? No, it's meant to be a wing, so I think it's actually like, I think it's meant to be a wing. But Melbourne has a lot of graffiti. And there is this bird. That is, thank you, Mama. But there is this bird that is everywhere in Melbourne. She's just everywhere. She's everywhere. You can't go anywhere in Melbourne without seeing this bird. She's a Wikipedia entry now, even. This bird is everywhere, as she deserves to be. And her name is Pam. I don't know if she's a... I think it might just be like the... I don't know if officially her name is Pam. I guess it is now that she has a Wikipedia entry. Her name is Pam. But she looks like this, and she's everywhere in Melbourne. She's everywhere. It's just Flappy Bird, you speak nicely about Pam. You better behave around Pam. But she looks like this, and she's everywhere. You can't go anywhere in the city without seeing Pam. She's everywhere, baby. And often it has her name written next to her like this. And sometimes it's like that. But there's one I'm thinking of that there's a Pam, and she's kind of green and purple like this, and it has nearby in the same like color scheme. I'm not even sure if they're meant to be connected, but they're in the same color scheme, which makes me think they are, is the word bimbo. And so I always think of it as Bimbo Pam. So this one in particular is Bimbo Pam. Like, there are many different Pams in the world, in Melbourne specifically, but this one is Bimbo Pam. And yet, they share the same color scheme, which makes me think that they might be connected. But yeah, I'm gonna draw Bimbo Pam here. But yeah, big fan of Bimbo Pam. See a lot of the Bimbo paste up? Maybe same originating artist? Maybe. Maybe the same artist that did Pam is also doing Bimbo. This is Bimbo Pam. I love Bimbo Pam, man. Bimbo Pam's good. Is there anything we can do to make this really... Oh, we could do... Oh, we gotta do some of these. Maybe have some of these in the corner. Oop. Accidentally pushed out the window. Just some... Meat says hi. Possibly he wants some fish. I think he deserves some fish. Those are light. Just drawing light. Maybe there's a rainbow. Over Pam. Over Bimbo Pam. Photograph of you Bimbo paste up, but haven't seen any other people talk about them. Really? I've seen... I don't know if anyone else is talking about Bimbo Pam. Is anyone else talking about Bimbo Pam? Let me know. We got fisheye. Oh. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Now that's good. Edges. Oh, it turns it into edges. Somebody's been documenting Melbourne Street art for years. Yes. Yes, we do. Clone. Alright, we can clone things. And it goes bar. Distortion. Oh. Just kind of fucks it up a bit. Emboss. Emboss. I've always loved the emboss tool. Oh, look at that. This one makes it look like a video game cover for a skateboarding game. That's kind of fun. This looks like chalk. Make it look like chalk. They'll probably know more than Wikipedia. Perhaps. Sharpen. Although I want the colors to be more prominent. Maybe there is some stuff that makes the colors more intense. Where is circles? TV bright. Oh. Isn't there something that makes the colors move colors? Saturate. There we go. Negative, opposite. Lighten. Like so. Tint it. Okay, there we go. I think this is good. This feels like a video game cover. This is Bimbo Pam, the game. You know? Big fan of Pam. Gotta love Pam. What else do we got? God, these drawings go by fast. They go by so fast. And then we're just going. We just gotta go. More stuff gotta happen. I know. When I was a kid, one of the main things I would do is draw like scenes. I remember drawing like scenes. What? I'm trying to remember. I think like, wait, no. I remember drawing scenes and it would be like, how would I do it? It would be like, kind of like, hang on. It would kind of be like, I'd draw like a floor like this. Kind of like this. And I remember it often, I'm trying to remember, like, I'm seeing an image in my head. I'm seeing an image in my head of like something I drew once upon a time. Wait, I need a rectangle. I'm seeing something that I drew once upon a time in my head. Rotated 0 degrees, there we go. I'm seeing an image. It's coming to me. And I think they were like, I think I wanted to draw like a classroom. I remember there being 3 desks. I don't know. This could be something I'm making up. Maybe I never drew this. But it feels like, I feel like I remember using the rectangle tool like this. Why is it? Oh, because I dropped it. It's like, why doesn't it do anything? Probably, I probably used lines actually. Like this. But this was, I'm seeing an image in my head. Of an image, and I think it probably didn't look like this, but this is something I remember. This is how I would draw in this program, is I would draw a scene like this. And I think I remember using the circles for heads. And I think I remember, yeah, I remember I wanted to draw my friend who is Indian. I remember this. I have a very specific memory of this. I wanted to draw my friend who is Indian, and I don't remember if I knew if this was in the program back then. I don't remember. Like the color select, I don't remember. But I remember wanting to draw my friend who is Indian. And I wanted to use this brown for the wood and like the desks and stuff. But like there was no color in between like this tan and this brown. And so like I used this color for me, but then I was like, maybe I'll use this one for her, but that doesn't look like her. That's not dark enough. So I remember like really struggling with what color to use because I only had this limited palette. I didn't know what color to use for her. But I don't remember if there was a color palette. I didn't know how to use it. I didn't know it was there, so I just struggled. No, I remember that. That's a stupid memory. Maybe I'll finally fix it. Maybe I'll finally actually get her skin tone. Kind of like that. Yeah, kind of like that. Maybe that's actually a bit too dark even. Cause that's the thing. It's like she wasn't like dark skin. She just wasn't as dark as that, and she wasn't as light as that. She was Indian, you know. She's kind of like light-skinned Indian. I actually thought about that when I saw the color selection. Yeah, it's kind of funny. She's like that? That seems about right. I haven't seen her in a long time, so I don't know. I don't remember. I'll give her a blue dress. This is for you, my friend, when I was a child. I finally learned how to use the color picker. And then... Oh, and I'll even give you darker hair. How about that? Like this. There we go. Hang on. This is the way I used to draw hair. When I was a child, this is how I drew hair. All the time. This is exactly how I used to draw hair as a child. I don't think I drew it like this in tux paint, but because I remember specifically, I think because I wanted to draw people from the side, I would draw hair like this most of the time. Everyone had bangs. Everyone had bangs. This is kind of powerful. She didn't have bangs, but here we go. Give her eyes. She's suspicious. Why does she look so suspicious? I made her look very suspicious. No, she's happy. There she is. Oh, I went too far back. I don't have it. Oh wait, no, I have the select tool now. Ha ha ha! She's got legs. Cover up that leg. More modest, please. And give her some shoes. Oh, and arms. You need arms. There we go. And maybe she's writing something with a pencil. That's so bright, but that's fine. But this is how I would draw in tux paint, was I would draw almost exactly this scene. I also remember drawing... There's another scene that's coming to mind. Although I do remember specifically about this scene. I remember drawing a window. I remember there being a window. Hang on. And there was also a teacher in the scene and also another student. But I want to move on, so I won't draw everything. I remember drawing a window like this, and I spent so long lining it up. Oop, it's crooked. That's fine. I remember drawing a window like this. And then like trying to fill in like the background with like stuff without going outside. Like there's a tree out here. Can I fill that? There we go. And maybe there's a seagull. Beautiful. And I'll sign it. With the... Where's the good... Where's the smooth one? I'll sign it, Nomia. This is not what my handwriting looks like back then. I don't know if I can even do it. What would my handwriting look like back then? I know I held my pencil stupid. I don't even think I can. I think I drew my A's like this. Childhood core, exactly. Let's go with that. That's not how my handwriting looked when I was a child, but we'll go with that. But there, I finally figured out how to use the color select tool. Okay, I have a distinct memory of drawing, like, I drew another room. I drew a lot of, like, scenes. I have a distinct memory of drawing a room, and for some reason, I think there was, like, a murder mystery. Did I draw a murder scene? I think I might have drawn, like, a scene of a crime. I think I might have drawn the scene of a crime. I might have done that. Hang on, I'm digging through my brain for memories of what I drew when I was a child. I'm digging through my brain because I know that I used the brick. I know for a fact I did the bricks. I think I might have used this color because I was like, bricks are brown. I love drawing fashion. I did also draw a lot of fashion. But I have this specific memory. There's like an image coming to me in my brain that I need to get out. Hang on. And then I think there was a floor. Did I try to draw floorboards? I'm having this image in my head where I think I filled in the white with gray because I was like, there's gray in between bricks, and I knew that much. Yeah, this looks familiar to me immediately. This image right here, this looks familiar. I think I'm getting it. There was... Why do I feel like I drew... This is like an exercise of like returning to childhood and trying to remember shit that you drew when you were a small child and being like, what? I seem to remember it like cut off. And I have to fucking aim it so it's... There we go. I remember it being kind of like this. And I remember... Did I try to draw floorboards? There's something in my brain that's telling me that I like tried to draw floorboards. Like I drew them literally like this. I think I did. Oh my god, I'm so lame. Why was that what I was doing in Tux Paint? I was like, you know what I gotta do? I gotta draw the fucking floorboards. That's gonna sell this image. What am I, fucking Julia Lepetite of Drawfee? Hardwood floor. It was like a hardwood floor. I looked like this. Why was this what I was doing when I was a child? I was like, yeah, I gotta draw the floorboards. That'll really sell this image. And I remember specifically, this wasn't any scene. Because you know kids, you know how kids are, where they're like really obsessed with doing things that are like adults. Like things that you're not supposed, like if adults like you can't, this isn't for you, it's for adults. You're like, then I want to do it. So I remember it being a murder scene. I remember specifically this was a murder scene. Don't ask me questions. And I remember, yes! I remember trying to draw a chalk outline. But I was like drawing it at an angle. I remember this was like my first experience with foreshortening, is figuring out how to draw a person like lying on the ground like this in an outline. Oh my god, I was so lame. I was like, I gotta make sure it looks like it's lined up with the floor angle. I was crazy. It's giving murder scene, that's what I'm trying to do. Not pink Danganronpa blood? No, I didn't know of Danganronpa at this time. I wasn't aware of Danganronpa at this time. This is definitely a scene that I drew as a child. I remember that. I remember specifically the floorboards and filling in the brick with the gray, and I remember drawing the chalk outline of the person, and I think I used spray paint for the blood. And these are probably the right colors too, because I didn't use the color wheel. I wonder if we ever find... Dad, if you ever have access to that old iMac. I know that I had a really bad habit of deleting all my old art. I still have a bad habit of doing this with games and stuff. Like when I was a kid, I had a really bad habit of like deleting save files and deleting like old like drawings and stuff that I made in Tux Paint. Like I would delete everything all the time because I just liked having the clean slate of just like nothing there. And I liked restarting. I liked restarting shit. Turns out I have like OCPD or something. It's crazy. Anyways. But I think, so I don't know even if you did have that old computer, if you'd be able to find my old drawings, but if you did find that old computer and all my old Tux Paint drawings, those two, I think there's something similar to those two that I think I drew. iMac, but not that one. I have backups of your older Mac videos. So yeah, I know you have backups of my older laptop. I think you still have my older laptop, which was the one that I made all the... I made a bunch of... I was really into America's Next Top Model as a kid, so I made a bunch of... I used PowerPoint presentation to make, like, a TV show using using dress-up flash games. I would take screenshots of dress up flash games and then kind of animate them in PowerPoint to make them look like they were going up and down a runway and stuff like that. To make little... It's actually bootable. You could just log onto it. Damn. See if I can find all my old projects. I remember I played a lot of like the dress up flash games. And I remember there was one particular dress up game that I don't know if it even exists anymore. But I remember specifically using it to make... I literally made like OCs. I made OCs and I like wrote a story with them. And I would manually like cut out pixels from the screenshots I took of them to make them transparent, so I could put them on like a bigger image and make like diary entry style things for my OCs to like tell a story. God, this is what I was doing on computers. It's like, what were kids like? Kids were on Neopets and playing video games, and I was in dress-up games making the OCs. Not talking to anyone about it. I didn't share my OCs with anyone. I didn't have, like, a community that I was doing this with. I just did it by myself. For myself. No one saw it. It was just for me. I just did, like, huge projects just for myself, and I'd be like, nice. Alright. I can open, new... Okay, what else do we got? What else can we draw? I need to stretch. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, I can see Dark Gengar on my desktop. I could draw Dark Gengar. I don't know if I could draw Dark Gengar though. He's too perfect. Look at him. How could I recreate him? I can't recreate that. He's too perfect. Look at him. God, he's perfect. I love him. Look at him. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. Oh, I love him. Oh, Dark Gengar. I would do anything for you, Dark Gengar. Okay, go away now. Well, I also have this image on screen. I have a lot of just images. Just hanging out. I have Go On. Come see me if you want to, please. God, I love you, Go On! I just have a lot of images on my stream thing. I also have the banh mi. Here, I'll have the banh mi up for a little bit. It's covering the clock. Comments. Hey, chat, do you want the banh mi? Chat, do you want a banh mi? Here, you can have the banh mi. Okay, what else? I also have... I have this on my fucking desktop because I decided to Maxi earlier. If you went on Maxi's stream earlier today, I was there for about half an hour. And in that half an hour, I managed to show off this picture. Which is one of my favorite images. Oh, it's so good. I love this image. This is a really good image. It's a really good one. It's a really good image. Why do I have... Oh, I used it for a thumbnail. I was like, why is there a Neopet on my desktop? I used it for a thumbnail. Because this one looks like Teostra. I was very confused why there's a Neopet on my desktop. Listen, I just have images on my desktop sometimes. Sometimes I don't feel like cleaning up my desktop. Oh, I have this. This is my favorite. I am feeling comfortable when we are not about me. This is about Lucy. Lucy tweeted this. Lucy tweeted this one. This one's about Lucy. This one is decidedly about Lucy. Okay, go away. Okay, what else can we draw? Should I draw something that looks interesting? Like draw an actual drawing and not just fucking around? But that's hard. But that's hard. What if I draw... If I do like the lighter and I make it really light, kind of turn it into like a sketch, like a sketching color, kind of like this. You even see it on stream. I kind of want to draw Maxie. What if I draw Maxie? I want to draw Maxie's little design. I also have I have an image of Maxie on my desktop as well. That's kind of why. Maxie might not be streaming rad tomorrow though, which I'm sad about. Someone type grandma into chat, please, so I can see now. Maxie's not even here. Maxie can't even appreciate that I'm drawing them. Got kind of like, how does anatomy work? God, I haven't drawn. I don't know how to draw. Dude, this is my problem, is lately I've been at the point where like every time I draw something I hate it. Like, what is this? This sucks. I hate this! Just keep going. Just keep going, Nomia. Just keep going. Just keep drawing a thing. It doesn't matter if it's bad. Make bad art. Bad art is good, because it's at least art. I'm trying to think, what's that face that Maxie makes? There's a specific face that I'm trying to... It's like a face that I'm picturing in my brain. I want to make them kind of sneaky. They're like hue. Can't wait to make fun of Nomia. That's Maxie. Do they have ears? They have ears. Of course they have ears. Why wouldn't they have ears? And then they have the and they have eyebrows. They have kind of like this, and then they have the whoop, beep 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 beep. That's kind of the energies. They go and then hang on. Bring up this image I have of Maxie. It's just on my desktop. I just like to keep an image of Maxie on my desktop for fun, I guess. Okay, and then they have like a little. What if I make it like kind of higher up? And then they have a big like one of these, and then they have kind of like the kind of a hoodie that's like this. And they're like where it's like this. They have like little this. That was medicine time also. Where. That's what they do. Oh, they have the little this. And they have little ones of these. And make their hair kind of poofier. Oh, they have the blueby eyes, and they have a little star right here. And they have a little Tamagotchi kind of like this. Kind of like that. Okay, I gotta take my meds, and then we'll line this beautiful image. Where are my meds? Where are they? There they are. I don't want to see Rad. I need to see Maxie play Rad. I know they're tired and they should take it easy, but damn, I want to see them play Rad. Maybe instead of Monster Hunter, we can do Rad. I need to see it. I need to see Grandma! No! Grandma! I think about Grandma every day. Let me see her. Just real quick, let me see Grandma. Computer, show me this guy's balls. I just tried to zoom in for a second and I realized I can't. Zooming in, that's not what we do here. Kind of like this. This is what I want. They're like, you know? And I want them to be like, you know? This is how I see Maxi. You may ask me, Nomia, isn't Maxi like one of your best friends? And this is how you see your bestie? Yes. This is who they are to me. They're just like a little gremlin kind of guy. They've got very kind of energy, you know? There's also kind of like an kind of energy as well, you know? And they've got prominent under eyelashes, kind of like that. That's right. I won't really be able to fill the colors, so I'm probably gonna have to go over these lines somehow. Hey Eddie! First grade, whenever we came into the computer lab, the first program I opened was Tux Paint, as you should. Glad to see another intellectual in chat who knows about Tux Paint. Okay, and we kind of center's kind of here. That's kind of what we gotta do. There we go. The teeth kind of adds to it. That's kind of right. There's so much cool effects you can mess around with. Oh yeah, the effects are the best part. But today we're just doing regular people, like a normal drawing with normal brushes. At least right now. Kinda gotta this. Yeah, the Tux Paint doesn't like it when I try to do small little lines. It's a Tux masterpiece. So true. They've got little shoulder little guys. Like this. This is Maxi. They've got slight implication of booba. And then they've got a tiny little waist. If I kind of just whoop, nope. There's a hole. There's a hole in my bucket. Bold lines only, no cowardly art allowed. Exactly. Only bold art. Gender neutral booba. Exactly. This is Maxi. This is what Maxi looks like. We all know this to be true. Good kind of lightning bolt hair. And ears. There's a little USB. Again, Tux Paint doesn't like it when I do tiny little strokes with my tablet. Doesn't like it, doesn't appreciate it. It says please draw bigger lines than that, sir. Sir, I need a bigger line than that, actually. Maybe I want to draw a tiny little line, Tux Paint. You ever consider that? Please tell me you're gonna use the magic tool. Obviously! I've been using the magic tool all stream. Don't you worry, Eddie. The magic tool is infinite. There are infinite magic tools. And I will use all of them. They got spiky hair. Alright, now how do I want to color this? Because I can't use the fill because I've got the pink sketch lines. Honestly, this is kind of close to... No, it's not saturated enough. Maxi always has like the bright... Kind of like that, question mark? That's close to the reference image I'm using. Okay, what if I fill? Well, number one... Oh, it kind of goes over the pink! Oh, it goes over the pink! Hang on, hang on, hang on. It does go over the pink. I'm gonna have to redraw some lines. But that's okay. Hang on. Oh, you got all fucked up, Maxi, but that's okay. I'll fix you. Maxi got a little fucked up from that, but that's okay. Okay, and kind of get a shading color for the nose. Behind the ears. They kind of just have like a crust here. Can I just, it's not dark enough to register as even a different color, huh? I just gotta color this shit in myself. Like an animal. I could make the shading a bit more dramatic, but I don't want it right now. Yeah, slit. Okay, now we're gonna color in the eyes a bit more. There we go. Also, a lot of how I call what the names I call colors is because of this. Like light gray, some people spell it dark gray. I think about this all the time. This is how I learned that people spell it with an A, because I always spell it with an E. But like the names of colors I call like, also this is not sky blue. This has always been a gray to me. Lavender, purple, pink, brown, tan, and beige. Like this is my perception of colors. A lot of the perception of colors for me is from this. Isn't that wild? What's the color of the inside of Maxi's mouth? A question you ask. Normally. A normal question to ask. That is right. You also have to get a little star. That's orange. Just a little star right there. Hweh, hweh, hweh. See, this is the kind of guy that goes hweh, 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 you know? And we need a dark color, but not too dark. And it's kind of like that. Too dark. Kind of like this. That's kind of right. That seems about right. How about that and that? I'll cover this up. There we go. Technically make explosive. Hello, Hans. Hello. That's an interesting thing that you've said. Just a little Maxi. Just a little Maxi doing normal Maxi things. We'll just use this default yellow to color this in. It looks terrible, actually. I need sound effects. The sound effects are so good. More art programs need sound effects. That just takes it. That you just can't see the star if I do that. I'll leave the star. Just that yellow. Okay. go. Eddie, you should draw in Tux Paint again. It's exactly the same program. Literally nothing about it has changed. It's up to date with modern computers and everything. It's just exactly the same. Also, I don't know if there's, I mean, there's probably a magic tool that allows you to flip things. But I will not be flipping things, so... If this image looks fucked, flipped, that's not my problem. It's simply not my issue if it looks fucked. Should actually, you should. Everyone should download Tux Paint and use it. Need more space for the USB. There you go. The only flip we do is off. Yes, we flip off. We do it often. Okay, we've got... Oop, there's a hole! Okay, there we go. Okay, fill that in. Then use the black for this. The rotating sandwich next to your head, yeah. Sometimes that's there. Okay, there's Max. There's Max's little... Need to get... It's a good Maxi. Thank you, Dallas. Okay, we need to get their green. Kind of like here? That looks right. There's like green stripe here and here. And then there's the little guy here. And it's covered up on the reference, but I believe they have the little energy, the this over here. I believe it's facing this way. I don't remember. But it looks like this. Maxi's playing Balatro. I just got the Steam notification. Will Maxi come in and see that I'm drawing them and be like, yo, what the fuck? And there's a little cat. Probably Yanto. And it goes like this. Nyep, nyep. That's perfect. Now that's perfect. Alright. Okay, hang on. Let's try and get the star. I want the star being a different color is bothering me. Hang on. And we'll do this. Kind of outline it like that. Add from the creators of Club Penguin. Nope, just got a penguin mascot. They have very similar looking guys though, don't they? Okay. And then the little USB. The little USB is yellow. And then there's... I'll start with black. And then I'll add the green on top. There we go, like so. There's like a gray. Alright. Let me get this. Fweh, fweh, fweh. That's Maxi. Maxi when they go fweh, fweh, fweh. Was Kids Big Clone? Tux was inevitable. How dare you call Tux Paint a clone? It was a Linux mascot. Yes, that's it. I thought he was the mascot for something else. He's the mascot for Linux. Okay, there we go. Seem very calm today. Is drawing meditative for you? I mean, I'm always calmer and more quiet on my drawing streams because I'm focusing. I always seem a lot more normal in my drawing streams, I think. Cause I'm focusing on a thing that has to have effort put into it. Forgot about Linux. Damn, don't say that around my dad. He'll get pissed. Okay, Maxie's got 2 triangles now. Could I use the triangle tool actually? Is there... There's only equilateral triangles. Oh wait, no there isn't! I can get... There, okay, hang on. Okay, there we go. Wish I could have read about Linux, there's too much of it in my brain. But yeah, I'm a Windows user because most of the programs I use... I'm not sure if some of the programs I use would work in Linux. Like, I could try and switch over, but there's a lot of stuff that I would have to change. I don't know, when Windows eventually shits the bed and starts... I don't know. They already kind of are. When I'm finally fed up with Windows, I'll move over eventually. I'm sure it's inevitable. But at the moment, I still gotta use some stuff. Windows for comfort. Yeah, there's just like... There's just some stuff that like I really need Windows for. And Linux would just make my life a lot harder in a lot of ways. I think if you're a programmer or a developer and that's like your thing you do, I think you should use Linux. Still Linux desktop for a while when you were a kid. Yeah, I don't even remember using it, but I probably did. Whoops, not that. Okay, kind of like this. This is a maxi. Mac for fees, but running programs for work is just easier to me to be on Windows. Oh yeah. I think we can all agree that iOS and Mac is the worst. It's the worst one, objectively. It's made for user comfort for users who don't know how computers work. But as soon as you know anything about computers, you're like, this sucks. It immediately sucks. Alright, I think that's Maxi. I think that's Maxi. That's what Maxi looks like. Hang on, I'll have them go fue. Because that's just the image of them I have in my mind. Fue. That's them. They go fue. And I'll put a penguin. Perfect. That's Maxi. Right, did I remember to... I took my meds, but I didn't... Did I mark down that I took my meds? Hang on, let me double check. I think I took them, but I didn't actually mark down that I did. Send that to them? I should send it to them. I didn't mark down that I took them. Here, I'll send it to them. Hang on, I do know that if I try to export something in Tux Paint, it like doxes me. Tux Paint does do this thing where it like doxes you if you try to export something. Alright, there we go. There, I exported it. Yeah, Dad's gonna go on a rant if we let him. Okay, here we go. No, wrong Maxi image. Where's the Maxi image? I just made it. There it is. there. I sent it to Maxi. 2008 GarageBand was the best. Damn, I missed 2008 GarageBand. That shit ruled. I want to be in 2008 GarageBand. Oh, to be in 2008 GarageBand. That shit was great. Alright. I want to draw a Pokemon. I don't know why, but I want to draw a Pokemon. Make it an album in it? Good. I want to draw a Pokey. What Pokey should I draw? What's the Pokey that I should draw? I could draw Sprigatito. I've been playing Pokemon Sleep now. I play Pokemon Sleep now. Cause I already sleep with a Fitbit to track my sleep. And Pokemon Sleep just connects to Fitbits as well. So, I thought, why not catch Pokemon while I'm sleeping, you know? Might as well. Executor. Do I know how to draw Executor? Garbodor. Okay, hear me. Okay, Executor. This honestly, I think we actually have the colors for Executor lined up right here. He's like an orb with two little legs like this. He is, that's the thing with Tux Paint, is you just kind of gotta lay out the colors first. And then he kind of looks like this. Okay. Just a dab on the Americans. Wait, is there something about Executor? What did Executor do? Is Executor a socialist? I like to think that Executor is a socialist. He's egg. Oh yeah! No eggs in America anymore. Although in Australia, I don't know if it's because eggs are expensive, but I swear to God, every time I try to order eggs, I get denied. I don't get eggs. Where are my eggs? I don't think eggs are expensive right now in Australia. We just don't have any. Where'd all the eggs go? Where'd all my eggs go? See, I think this is the good way. This is the best way to draw in Tux Paint. Is kind of like just draw blobs and then kind of do lines on top of it. This is good. This makes me feel good to draw like this. And then they have little faces like... Oh, it's hard to draw. Small lines. And then there's an angry one. There's a sad one. No, he's angry. He's angry. And then there's one like... So like that, yeah. Is Shortage here at the moment? Ah, yes. There's an egg that's like, due to bird flu? Yeah, probably. But that's Executor. Is that good? And then he's like in the grass. It's the long grass, of course. That's Executor. And then there's a sun with sunglasses. Left egg, very much, thank you. Yeah, it's a good egg. There's my Executor. Save it. My beautiful image. Okay, Garbodor. Can I draw Garbodor from memory? I'm not looking up reference for these. Garbodor from memory. Let's try... Okay, what does Garbodor look like from memory? Okay, it's kind of like a... He's got... Does he have legs? He has like feet. Let's start with the bag. Start with the bag. He kind of looks like Shiny Espeon. What color is Shiny Espeon? But he kind of looks like this. Does he have legs? I know what Trubbish looks like. And Garbodor has like shloopy arms like this. And he goes like, hi! Hi! He's waving. He's waving like, hi! Does he have feet like this? And then he has like a mouth like, wah! Like, wah! And little eyes like, doot doot. Wait, do I have... Wait, where's the... Like this. And then he's got kind of teeth like these. He's like this. He's like... Wah. And then there's little bits like... He's got little garbage. This is Garbodor. If you think this isn't Garbodor, then you're wrong. This is Garbodor. Is Umbreon the shiny? Yes. Okay, I know what shiny Umbreon looks like. Is this what Garbodor looks like? This can't be what Garbodor looks like. This isn't what Garbodor looks like. And he's like, hi. Hi, I'm Garbodor, I think, maybe. This is what Garbodor looks like. He's got like little... He's like, hello. Hello, hi. My name's Garbodor. Nice to meet you. Okay. Now I know what shiny Umbreon looks like. How do I... Should I do... Hang on, let's try and do... Let's do like this color. Fun fact about Umbreon is if there's a Pokemon card of Umbreon, it immediately is expensive. Can I do cat body shape? Umbreon's very cat coded. Not all of the evolutions are cats, but this one's very cat. This is kind of cat. And what if he has like the paws that are kind of like this? I mean, cats kind of do this. You know, and cats kind of do this. And they kind of... And Umbreon's tail. Umbreon's tail is like this, right? Yeah, I kind of want to make him more forward-facing. And then he's kind of like... Wait, no. Umbreon has... Does Umbreon also have blue eyes? I'm not looking it up. I will not be looking it up. But shiny Umbreon is like... Hang on, I wanted to draw the body kind of like... And he's got his little feetsies like this. Still yellow eyes, I think. He's got his little feetsies tucked in. And then I want kind of like the... You know, when they kind of have like one leg kind of... This is a comfortable Umbreon. I think his paws are kind of folded in like this. I think the butt needs to be a bit higher like this. Kind of like this cat. Cat anatomy is the most nothing. Every time I draw cat anatomy, I'm like, what even is this? Cat anatomy is just whatever you want it to be. Just kind of draw something and it's kind of like, it's a cat. Sure. Like, is it a cat? I don't know. A cat could do that. Oops. Why do I kind of want to just be like this? I might have to use my mouse for this because the tablet, it doesn't like when my tablet does such small lines. I have to use my mouse for the eyes. But you see the vision. Yeah, you see the vision. Yeah, that's a cat. Now that's a cat. Okay, and then kinda there's stripes here, I think, and then there's the circle like that. And then I think it has circles on its like here. And then there's a stripe on the tail, like so. I think that's how it is. I think the head's actually a bit high up, but I don't know if there's a way to move. I don't know if there's a transform tool in Tux Paint, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. But he's kind of judging you. He's like, okay. You know how cats do, where they like judge you. Can I put him on a nice pillow? He's just kind of comfy. He's just like, okay. What are you doing? Okay. This is a judgy cat. This is exactly what all cats are like. He knows I bought the life-size God of War plushie. Did you, Hans? I gotta be real, the life-size God of War plushie kind of goes off. It's kind of very cool. I like the idea of life-size plushies. I just think it's very funny that they make God of War first. There we go. Some beautiful plushies. Maybe like a heart-shaped pillow. I did not, lol. You should. I kind of want it. It's just like kind of sick, you know? Unfortunately, it's kind of sick. There, he's on like a pile of pillars and he's like, what are you doing? That's Umbreon. That's shiny Umbreon. Alright, we got 25 minutes left. Let's have a look at our gallery so far. A good gallery of images, I think. There are no laws against plushies, Batman. So true. I actually put effort into the maxi, and then the rest of these images I put no effort into. I drew one image with effort, and I was like, I'm done. Effort over. No more effort. Should I draw myself? I don't want to draw myself. Drawing myself's boring. I draw myself all the time. What else could I do? Draw my thumbnail for Monster Hunter. My next Monster Hunter stream. Should I draw a monster? Oh, what monster should I draw? What's a good Monhan monster to draw? Puke? Puke could be fun. Ooh. Keizu? Keizu's not in Monster Hunter World though, which makes me sad. I want Keizu back. Kuliaku? Ooh, Kuliaku. I think I will bring up reference for Kuliyaku. Kuliyaku. Show me the boy. Show me the boy. He has an egg. He's just a boy and he has an egg. That's him. That's him right there, officer. Officer, that's him. Doing Kushala Dara, yeah? I think, did we do Kushala? I don't remember if we beat Kushala. Did we beat Kushala? I don't remember. Okay, let's draw Kuliyaku. There is a plushie of Kuliyaku that I'm seeing in the Google image results, and it's very cute. Okay, I never draw characters or animals that are this shape. So, I'm just gonna kind of wing it. Just kind of figure it out. Probably Devil Joe. Oh, we do need to fight Devil Joe. We never did beat Devil Joe. He has kind of legs like these. And he's got little wrapped. Oh, he looks like he's kind of... Oh, this tan color with this is kind of... We're gonna need to add some color to him fast. This isn't good. Hang on, let me get a beak color in here. Let's fix this up real fast. Me. He's kind of like me. He's got like black at the end of his beak though. Me. He's like me. What if I just do like a me? What if I just do a me like that? That's pretty good. And then he's got like yellow feathers, kind of like this, that turn into red. He's got a lot of gradients on him, which is hard for tux paint. But I'll kind of just figure it out. And they're red at the end. He looks like he's on fire. Okay. Let's have that be the back leg, and let's kind of have him do a stance, kind of like this. And then he's got egg. He hold egg. Hang on, get the beige. He's got egg. That's the thing about Kuliyaku, is that he has egg. He loved to have egg. That's like his main deal, is he has egg. And don't you dare touch his egg. That's his egg. That's his egg, man. You stay away from his egg. And then he's got a tail. Kind of have it curve around a bit like this. And he's like, meh. Dab's an American as well. That's nice. Okay, and then he has like red around his eyes. It's kind of like... Okay, it's kind of like this. Kind of just vibing it out at the moment. And he's like, what? What? I'm a chicken. He's like, holy shit, am I a bird? That's him. He's like, holy shit, am I a fucking bird, dude? I never draw monsters like this. This is very new for me. But that's part of the point of the stream, is I have art blocks, so I gotta draw shit that I've never drawn before. Just really figure it out. Okay, he's also got like a waddle. He's got like a wha. You heard the lava chicken song? No. Damn, Monster Hunter monsters have a lot of gradients to them, huh? That is all gradients. That's all they are. I'm using mostly default colors just to keep it easier on myself. He's got kind of T-Rexy arms here. He's got little kind of like this. Minecraft movie came out. Oh, right! The Minecraft movie came out. I haven't seen it. I don't know if I will, because as we all know on this stream, I don't watch movies, so... Okay, I always struggle with the haunch. The haunch. The haunch of a creature. I did. I kind of liked it. It's not good, though. That seems like kind of what I was expecting. Jack Black is there, though, so... And I'm always a fan of him. I think... Even if he's in bad projects, I think he adds a lot to whatever he's in. He always gives it 1000%. And I'm a fan of him for that. He never phones it in, you know? Worst part was the audience. Oh, no. I think we gotta get a slightly darker tan color so I can kind of fade the tail into the background. Okay, we gotta do with this, and then... And we gotta do the raptor claw, where it's like this. Kind of hatching a bit. Standing ovation every 5-10 minutes. That's so funny. That's so funny, though. Just be like, hell yeah. People who made the movie aren't in the cinema, right? Yeah. No, but if they applaud high enough, maybe they get a new Minecraft skin. They get the mob vote that everyone hates back. They hate the mob vote until she's gone, and they all like, but why Mr. Martin? Okay, here we go. Kind of like this. Is this Kuliaku? Is this him? He's got claws that kind of with a darker color, and they fade to red. Sweet. Oh, protect egg. Must protect egg. Me when I gotta protect egg. This is my egg. That's my little egg. And he's got some feathery stuff like on his back like this. Okay, and then probably he's got like feathers on his arms like this too. This. Oop, that's not great. That's kinda right. This is Kuliaku. Oh, hang on. Define the egg. Egg needs more defining. Really hit home that this is egg. Protect egg. Maybe add some shine to the egg. This chicken looks very good. It's a good chicken. Now that's a chicken. I've seen many a chicken in my life, but that's one of them. He has egg. He scream. He can have rock sometimes. That's pretty exciting when he has rock. Wow. These two eraser sizes are vastly different. There we go. He can have vase as well. He can have vase as well. He can also have full pot. He can have a vase. He contains the multitudes. I think that's my Kuliaku. He's just a chicken. Maybe you'll see this in the thumbnail for Monhan's stream. There we go. You just stretch again. There are like 12 minutes left. What could I draw in 12 minutes? Mr. Krabs? I don't know anything about SpongeBob. I don't know what SpongeBob is. I never watched SpongeBob. I didn't have cable. And I didn't want cable. I didn't care. That's wild. I'm sorry for never being into SpongeBob. I was too busy watching shows like 16 and Total Drama. Total Drama was so good. Like I could draw one of the characters from that, but I feel like that's too much effort for me right now. I don't want to draw something with a lot of effort. I want to draw something stupid and easy. I want to draw something quick and easy where I have no thoughts. No thoughts, only tux paint. Total Drama is not a kids show. It is kinda. It's kinda. I love Total Drama. Total Drama rules. Are there any silly little guys I can draw? What's a silly little guy? What's a silly little guy that I can draw? Who is a silly little guy? So you can make these brushes bigger. Oh no, they just make them further apart. Oh. That makes sense. Draw fucking... Actually, you know what I want to draw with? I want to draw with, the kaleidoscope. I want to draw with the kaleidoscope for a bit. Listen to the sound effect it makes too. Just kind of draw maybe a bunch of snakes. Maybe there's many snakes. And they're all together. Snakes. They're all snakes and they're all dating. It's like a weird Ouroboros. You know what? This image is perfect. That's a perfect image, actually. Picasso. The Picasso one is crazy. If I just draw a heart, this is me just drawing a heart with the Picasso brush. Isn't that crazy? Like, what is the Picasso brush even on about? What's the Picasso brush doing? Just kind of fucking around. Pattern. Kind of draw one of these. What if I draw many gnomes? This is me but many. Now this is a good self-portrait. Now if I could draw self-portraits like this all the time, I would draw them more. I am Nomia, I am Legion. Exactly. Imagine if Nomia was many. Me when I am many. Hang on, where's my halo? Where's my halo? I can even color it in. Here, I'll make I am many version of Nomia. What if I was many? Haha. Would you still love me if I was Legion? Guys, would you still watch my streams if I looked like this? If there's just a lot of me. People say this is what you see right before you die. So true. People don't know this, but this is actually what you see before you die. And then the green. And then the blue. There we go. Oh, and my little purple choker. I got one of these. That's me, baby. That's me. That's exactly what I look like. Maybe a little raindrop earring just peeking out. Oh, my eyeshadow. Can I even fit my eyeshadow on a canvas this small? On an eye this small? So tiny. Nomias. Plural of Nomia should be Nomii. Actually, that's a really good point. Plural of Nomia is Nomii. But it kind of just looks like I have 3 weird eyes here. What if I make my eyes a bit taller like this? Like that. There we go. Memes. One Nomia, many memes. One gnome, many memes. Exactly. This is me. That's me. Save that image. I need this. This is an image for thumbnails right here. This is a thumbnail image. Ta-da. I was like, I don't want to draw a self-portrait of myself today, but what if I drew myself as Legion? Now that's a concept. Nah. Me when I draw myself as Legion. Maybe for the last like 5 minutes we'll do a coloring page. Like this chicken. Oh, this frog. I keep going back to this frog. This is a good frog. Or we could make an anime girl car. Wait, what if we make an anime girl car? Fidel. Mikuka. Can we make a Mikuka? Miku car. Okay. Hang on. What's the base of the car? Miku car. Make the Miku car. Okay. Make the Miku car. Maybe the door is white. Maybe the bonnet as well. And we'll have Miku on there. Miku's there. And also Miku's here. Make it like, without Dale being here, in honor of Dale. Let's make her classic design. Classic Miku. This is a classic Miku right here. And then she has... Let's make it a bit darker, just so it contrasts a bit. Miku car. What if you were on a Miku car? It even like transitions off the edge of the... Yes! What if we drove to to make out point in the Miku car. What if we kissed and we were both Miku? Can you imagine? What if we kissed and we were both Miku? Haha, JK, unless. One time, my friend cosplayed house named Miku, and Mary took us to an anime convention, but her dad didn't know that we were at the anime convention, and then told Mary that her dad didn't know, and then Mary felt like an accomplice. Take that to the race right now. Miku car, everybody loves Miku car. Here she comes, zooming through. Miku car, Miku. Here comes the Miku car. Oh, she coming. Oh, Lord, she coming. Hang on, we also gotta get these. There she is, Miku car! The Mikula manslaughter! Just like him, baby, so you can't be lie to your parents. Hang on, Hans. Really quick. She's also the friend who wrote a poem about K-pop abs. She did do that. If you were out there watching this, my friend, you're still an icon. You're still an icon in this household. The Mikula manslaughter. There we go. Alright. Oh, we should color the tires. Make the tires a dark color. Hubcaps. That's what they're called. They're called hubcaps. Oh, there's a little star on the front of the car. Make the headlights yellow. Why not? This is the Miku car. Oh, I didn't get this tire. Miku car. Save. And I will put, actually, let's put the phrase, let's put, how is it spelled? Man's laughter. Wait, can we add? Just real quick. We'll save a version of this. And then we'll also add a version. Where is it? I lost it. The googly eyes, not the googly eyes. Where is it? Drip. Chalk. Where is it? I lost it. I lost it. Oh, it's right here. Just kind of like that. Save a new file. There you go. Just 2 versions. Alright, that's the end of stream. Alright, let's see a slideshow. Actually in this one I don't want the text there. This is normal. Okay, there we go. So there's 2 versions. Okay, there we go. Okay, perfect. Let's see a slideshow. How many slides can we put? Can we just do endless slides? Or is there a max? No, I can do endless. Okay. Let's just play as we do the outro. Okay, thank you so much for coming to my stream today. Woo! Hang on, where's my applause? Applause. Wee! Thank you for coming to my stream today. I hope you enjoyed it. This is my last stream for the week. My next stream will be on my Monday or your Sunday, depending on where you are in the world. We will be playing Monster Hunter World. You might see this Kuliaku in the thumbnail. Why is there a crime scene? Don't worry about it, Eddie. It's fine, it's fine. Go back and watch the VOD. Will it restart from the start? It will restart from the start. Okay. So thank you so much for coming. I will see you on Monday/Sunday. Next week is also the $3 membership stream. So if you are a member, you or not, you can become a member. And then you can play Supermarket together with me next week on my Wednesday, possibly your Tuesday, depending on where you are in the world. Just me good things. And I think we're also playing more Chrono Trigger next week. Lots of good stuff. So everyone, thank you so much for coming. I will see you soon. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Blue Sky and join the Discord, stuff like that. Okay, bye. Otsunawa. Bye. And thank you to my $3 plus members, Das, Desire Leaf, and 25th for supporting me. Okay, bye!